The diseased man lay alone by the edge of the riverbank. His skin bore the wounds of rejection more than the illness itself. His body had become a battlefield between hope and despair, between life that lingered and death that would not arrive. The villagers had left food at a distance. Doctors had shrugged. Family had disappeared into silence, and all that remained was the ache of his own rotting flesh. He did not beg. Not anymore. He had accepted that the world fears the sick because they mirror its own fragility. His body had betrayed him, but it was the world that truly abandoned him.
One morning, as the sun bled into the sky and the river carried whispers of the dead to the horizon, he heard footsteps. Not hurried or cautious, but slow, firm, grounded. Like one who walks not through space, but through truth. He turned and saw him, an Aghori. The man was naked but for the sacred ash covering his darkened skin. Dreadlocks coiled like serpents upon his crown, and his eyes were not of this world. They didn't flinch at the stench or the sores. They didn't pity, didn't blink. They just saw.
You should stay away. This sickness, it consumes.
The Aghori sat beside him. Sickness, he said, is not your enemy. It is the final teacher.
The man coughed painfully. What can illness teach except suffering?
That your body is not you. That even when the skin collapses, something in you still watches untouched.
All my life I tried to be good. I gave charity, prayed, helped others. Yet this is what I receive in return.
You thought good deeds were currency, that the divine could be bribed. But karma is not a ledger. It is a mirror. You came into this world with debts you do not remember, and gifts you have not yet opened.
Then what use is prayer? What use is trying at all, if we're just trapped in karmic cycles?
Prayer is not a transaction, it is a remembering. You pray not to change fate, but to meet it with clarity. The cycles will continue, yes, but they soften when you stop resisting. The wheel turns, but the center is still.
I am afraid, not of death but of being forgotten, of dying in filth, of being discarded.
You are not what can be discarded. The world may forget your name. The fire may consume your flesh. But what you are has never been touched by any of this. The witness inside you, he was never born and he will never die.
The man wept. He wasn't sure why. The tears came from a place beyond logic. Something in the Aghori's words had cracked open the part of him that had gone numb from years of quiet suffering. The Aghori dipped his fingers in ash and smeared it gently across the man's forehead.
This body is but dust. Let it decay, but do not decay with it. Watch it, thank it, then let it go. You have worn many forms before this, and you will wear many more. But the self, your true self, is unchanging.
Then why do I feel such pain?
Because you identify with the form that is perishing. Pain is the voice of the illusion resisting truth. Listen to it, not to obey but to understand.
Will I survive?
You will pass, but you will not end.
A wind stirred, the river shimmered in the light, and for the first time in weeks the man felt no fear, just stillness. A quiet surrender, not to death but to something greater than death. The Aghori rose.
I do not cure disease. I only remind you what you are cannot be diseased. The body is a costume. You are the actor, and soon the scene will change.
What will I become?
Whatever you are ready to remember.
And he walked away, disappearing into the mist like a shadow returning home. The man lay back, the pain still there, but no longer in command. He closed his eyes and let the silence rise within him. And in that silence he met himself. Not the rotting skin, not the forgotten name, but the flame that watches, even as the world forgets to look.